Welcome to Redbeard and the Den of Tools. Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here. And today we are saving Snap-on. Yeah, for those of you who've been following the channel, you know I've been going through a bunch of old tools that we rescued from the basement of my father-in-law's house after he passed. I know they mean a lot to the missus. Her father was definitely a DIYer. He was a true craftsman, a carpenter. He could build everything from house on down to everything going into the house. And he had a lot of interesting tools. There was some junk in there, but there were also some gems. And in going through that, I'll admit I almost threw this one away. It was covered in electrical tape, wrapped from one end to the other, had rust and corrosion all over it, and I honestly almost tossed it. But for some reason, I decided to keep it around. Something about it spoke to the old bear, and let me just show you what happened. Okay, I've never tried this WD-40 rust remover stuff. I've heard good things about it, and I was at the store picking up some other supplies for a different project, and it was on sale, all the other stuff out for Christmas, so I thought I'd give it a try and see how it worked out. Typically, I use those disposable bread pans you get in the baking aisle for this sort of thing, but I'm all out of them because we've been baking. And as such, I ended up pouring a lot more than I really needed, so I started searching around for other things that I thought I'd eventually get to, and I tossed it in there. It really was just kind of, part of the bin of old rusty tools that I have. Here I am pulling it out. I've already stripped the electrical tape off of it before I put it in there. But the residue and the corrosion and everything else on it, as you can see, you still can't see anything about what it really is or was. Here we got everything laid out. I could kind of see something on it. I wanted to see, there were some markings there, but even still, I couldn't really read what was on there. Well, there you go. As you can tell by the video, you can probably see exactly the moment where I was like, oh, that says Snap-on. Yeah, I looked up the numbers here, the GXV1618. It's your typical offset wrench. That kind of squared off B marks the year as I believe this is 1968. It's not truly old, but a little bit older than the bear here. Definitely what a lot of people are terming as vintage. Unfortunately, there, as you can see, some of the corrosion, we didn't catch it in time, and that surface is definitely pitted. But we'll see what we can do to prevent it from getting any worse. And there we go. There's the front sight, 1/2 inch 9/16 Snap-on. Now, what you may notice at the top, nope, that is not National Public Radio. That's the Northern Pacific. Don't ask me what the 3 means there. Yeah, in fact, and that's why I'm standing in front of the old Homestead here. This is our place up in Montana. It's not a big place, but we sure like it. As you can see there was an add-on to the house, but the old stone part there, made from riverstone, the house was built in about 1890. And according to the history on it, it was a Pony Express stop, it was the print shop for the local newspaper, and then after that, it was the blacksmith shop for the local Northern Pacific Railroad. Yep, the Northern Pacific actually built Livingston, if you didn't know that. As you can see there, they're a good part of the town. A big chunk there, and we're just a couple blocks down the way from there. And much of the stuff in this house still kind of dates back to it. The old fireplace in here, there you can get a glimpse of it, was apparently made from the boiler from a steam engine from one of the locomotives. My understanding was from one of the smaller ones they use for pushing the other locomotives around in the yard. And we found a lot of other stuff. We found some blacksmithing tools. We found some railroad car jacks and stands. A lot of other stuff associated with the old MPR. So anyway, we're excited about getting that preserved, fixed up, and keeping it in the family. We're not intending to sell it. I know someone's going to chime in, oh, you could sell that on eBay or something. No intention, sorry. Anyway, there you go. Before I go, though, I wanted real quick to answer some questions. I've had a lot of people recently, for some reason, asking me what it takes to get set up in doing YouTube videos. Essentially, like, what's my desktop situation? And I gotta say, it's pretty simple. In fact, it's kind of embarrassing. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you exactly what the Bear's desktop looks like. There you go. Don't judge me. Yeah, there's not much. I've got a Core i7 computer. I've got a simple, one of those snow globe, whatever microphones, and just your basically PC setup, and then of course all my little projects and daddy fix stuff and other stuff, that the kids bring up and lump on dad's desk that he needs to take care of. So as you can see, it's not much of a setup. You don't need a whole lot to get into the YouTube game. The other thing is people often ask me, why the Bear and stuff. Besides the fact it's fun, and I'm a big believer in edutainment, taking what can be a dry topic and making it a little more, a little more fun to listen to. The other thing is, I don't need a whole studio in my house devoted to YouTube. I don't have to clear out a whole room and have all this lighting and everything else. I just got that little webcam, my microphone, and my PC, and that's all it takes for you to get on the YouTube. So go on and do it. I think everyone's got a voice out there, something they got to say. I highly recommend it. So anyway, that's it. Just a quick little glimpse into a Bear's life, if you will. All right, guys and gals, take care. Happy holidays, and shine on. Thanks for watching the video. If you'd like to help support the channel, the easiest way is our 1, 2, 3 method. First, chomp that like button, give us a thumbs up, spread the word with a share, and subscribe and ring the bell. Remember, if you don't ring the bell, YouTube doesn't really believe that you want to watch the videos. But maybe you'd like to take it a step further. Maybe you want to go over to Patreon and consider subscribing to the channel for only $1 a month. You can become a Black Bear member and help support the Den of Tools. Also, YouTube now allows us to sell merch directly on each video. Yeah, if you scroll down below the video, right where you see the description, right below that, you should start seeing a little pop-up window that shows you some of the Den of Tools merch. Or pick up a copy of the Home Distiller's Workbook, your guide to making moonshine, whiskey, vodka, rum, and so much more. And we still have the Bear shirts available. Links to those items, as always, are in the description below.